my name is Zach Gallant. I'm one of the founders of CodeHS, and I'm the CTO. So my main focus is working with our engineering team and building out the website, building out the features. So I am going to run a session here called What's Next, giving you all a little preview of what we're working on and what we're working towards improving on the site and some of the updates that are coming really soon. So I'll have a few announcements, some things across the product, some things across the company, and hopefully you learn something new and get excited for something coming. All right, so it is the year of AI. Everything, lots of things going on with AI. So a couple of things that we're doing CodeHS wise with AI is we're developing K through 12 AI curriculum. So by this summer, we'll be launching curriculum K through 12. That's grade levels, every grade level, including new lessons, projects, courses around all sorts of topics in artificial intelligence. So we're very excited for that. Lots of cool projects that we are working on, and hopefully materials that will be really relevant to your students, really relevant to the times we're living in, and just fun educational resources for your classroom around AI. We're also running AI professional development. So for teachers, we'll let you learn how to bring AI into your classroom. We've got new PD, we've got mini courses online, live workshops, customizable events. Our next webinar available for free for any CodeHS teacher is called Developing AI Literacy. It's going to be on May 1st, and we're going to have a series of webinars as well to help get everyone up to speed on AI. All right, so I want to start with, well, first of all, there's so many things we're working on that I'm excited about. We're going to have updates all the time. We've got a great engineering team, always trying to make improvements, listening to teacher feedback and building things that you're hoping for. But one that I know is going to be really exciting is we're working on a redesign of the teacher tools to make them look a little bit cleaner, be clearer, and have improvements for navigation. So I want to show everyone a little bit of what's coming, and it should be a much more coordinated and consistent look, and really should clarify within teacher tools what everything is meant to be. One thing that is a cool opportunity for teachers joining today is that you can fill out this survey to try it early if you're interested. So you don't have to. We're going to be rolling out all of our updates over the summer, but if you want to try as the school year wraps up, you can test things out. You just go to codehs.com/2024navbeta. You can also scan this QR code. So I'm going to do the demo. I'll come right back to this as well, so you can review this, but codehs.com/2024navbeta. It's just a 30-second survey. It just asks for your email address and optionally if you have any questions or feedback related to navigation. So if you do that, then we can get you set up before the end of the school year so you can try out our new navigation. You'll be able to switch back if something breaks for you, but we are really excited about what it is, and I'm excited to show you. Okay, so let me close this. And now I'm going to jump in and show some of the navigation. One of the things that we are improving with Nav is the sidebar, which we launched in January of this year, that groups a lot of the tooling that we have into more logical categories and clear app names that make it easier for you to find what's going on. And
hey, Zach,
yes.
I just want to say, I think you're sharing, are you sharing the platform right now? We were just seeing your slides. There we go. Now? That's
okay.
Right.
Little Zoom delay. Turn it off and turn it on again. Okay. So great. So we, as I was saying, we updated the sidebar to group and organize all of our teacher apps into categories to make things easier to find, surface things that are more relevant to you, and make sure that you know about all the tools. Up here on the teacher toolbox, we will soon be mirroring that sidebar. So all of the categories on the teacher toolbox will match the categories and the app names on the left sidebar. So you can always get to everything from the left. You can always get to everything from the teacher toolbox. And the teacher toolbox, because we have more space, we will have even more things. So more tools and apps and resources will show up in here than even on the sidebar. So that's consistency that we're trying to build. The next thing is that we're going to have a consistent design where anytime you're in an app, you'll see the icon of the app, the name of the app, and then all of the sub pages and sub apps will show up here. So you should never need to look around the screen to find anything anymore. All of the buttons, all of the links should show up in the same place, and it should be a lot clearer what's going on. So I'm right now on the Sections app. This is a place where it lists all my sections. I'm just doing a demo account, and I've got a few demo sections here. We've also got a new section page that you can click to, and then we've got our section settings page. So consistently, if you ever need settings, settings will always show up in the same place. We try to make sure that settings can be a really powerful way to make sure that you are using the CodeHS tooling the way that you want it. So settings should always be easy to find, and you should always be able to explore all of the settings that we offer. All right, going to just jump around and show a handful of things and explain why I'm excited about it and just get you interested in the updates. Let's see, I'm going to jump to Gradebook. So Gradebook is a really exciting update that we have that is trying to reorganize the way that the information on the Gradebook is displayed to become a little bit more consistent and clear what types of tools we offer. So this is the base level gradebook where you see all of the students, and then you see all of the assignments, and then you see scores and color coded based on the status. What you can do is you actually can choose from your section, your student, your module, your lesson, your sort order. All of that is right along the top nav bar, and that will be consistent for any of the apps that we have that have sorting. So if I jump over here to progress, then you can see I'm looking at progress, and you can look at progress by assignment. You can see section, you can do module, you can do sorting. If you want to look by lesson progress, you see by section, by module, by sorting. Or module progress, just section, since we're already looking by module. So everything should be in the same place, what you're used to, a little bit easier to notice, to toggle between, and see the part of the page that you're hoping for and get it filtered properly. The other thing with Gradebook that is really cool is we have our overview gradebook, which is all students on all assignments. You can filter that down by module or by lesson, or you can see for a single student or for a single assignment. So it's really easy to say by student, you jump in here and you can see Hal 9000. So Hal's our demo student that cheats. So it's a little bit of a different thing. We could talk about our academic integrity toolbox later, but I'll show another one of these. So we've got Ada Lovelace, great student. We've got Ellen Ochoa, great student, etc. So you can see the by student grades. You can also jump over to by assignment. And then you can see about any of the assignments. So let's say I jump into ASCII art. You can see what their scores were, what their status was. Oh, I guess they haven't done this one. And you get to see all of the information per assignment, but you're still within the gradebook. So it's just a little bit of a clearer interface between where you might want to see some of the information in a little bit more depth. On the gradebook, you can also click in, if you click any student's name, it'll jump to the My Student page for the gradebook, or if you click any assignment, it'll jump to the assignment page by gradebook. So I can jump here on Heating Up, for example, and this one will take you to the per assignment page. Let's see, let me pause. I think we've got a few questions that I'll try and make sure to address. Does gradebook transfer to elementary? Elementary has a different gradebook. This is the middle school, high school gradebook. We've got, this is pro. Yes, the gradebook is a pro tool. The new navigation will be available for free and pro customers. I don't have time to show the gradebook elementary in today's session. Let's see, what are the red triangles on the corner of grades? That shows that submissions were late. So if you hover over it, you can see the submissions that were not submitted on time. So it's just a little bit of extra information, and that's a setting that you can choose on whether you want to display that. So that's this show late flag on assignments. So you can uncheck it. And if you go back here to the gradebook, then that should go away. Oh, maybe we got to reload or refresh it. Well, looks like we've got a area to fix. Like I said, this is all in beta, so still working on it. All right, let's see a couple others. Will gradebook sync with other LMSs such as Canvas? Yes, that's already a feature that we have. Your school or district just needs to sign up for a plan that includes an integration. And then is the fundamentals of cybersecurity currently available? Oh, Evelyn is answering. Yes, I think so. All right, rapid fire, lots of questions. So I want to show a little bit more about navigation just to give you all a sense and a flavor of some of the updates that we're going to have. So we also can jump in here to code review. Code review is broken down now. We have our help questions, we have our submissions, and we have our grading settings. Grading settings would be what's automatically graded, what's teacher graded, are you using the auto graders or do you want to look at them? And that determines what goes into submissions and what goes into the gradebook automatically and gets a score or not. So it's broken down a little bit clearer on how everything is organized. Another one is quiz scores. So you can see that we've got our quiz scores and it's broken down in a similar way to our gradebook tool. So we've got our overall quiz scores where you can see for all the students, for all the quizzes, you can see heat map, you can see percent, you can see raw score, but you can also break it down by student. So you can see for one of the students, what were their scores on all of the quizzes, or you can see by assignment. And that way you can see for each quiz, so this is our knowledge and skills Java quiz, each of the questions and each of the students, and you can see a heat map, which is a really cool tool that if you didn't know about, this shows you how you can really drill down into which questions students are getting right, which ones they're getting wrong on a single quiz version. And I also want to highlight that there's question of the day scores as well. So if you click into question of the day scores, then if you and your students are participating in any one of our questions of the day, we've got CSA, CSP, JavaScript, and Python, you can see their scores on question of the day. So it's a really great way to use it as a bell ringer or have it be homework or however you want to use question of the day, but you have really good visibility into those quiz scores. All right, let's see, a couple of updates. All right, so just in general, we have this style of design across all of our new teacher apps. And if you're interested in trying it out, then you can try it out this spring as we're finishing all of the development and making some updates. It will be rolled out to everyone over the summer, and we hope that it will make everyone's experience a lot more seamless, and it'll help everyone use the tools that they already use, have better workflows, decrease the clicks and the time spent searching, but also it might surface new tools that we have, but you may not have known about because they were hidden away. So something that we think will help all of you in the classroom just be more effective and use the software better. If you're a part of the early beta, then, well, number one, we hope you have a great experience. But number two, we really appreciate feedback. So if you ever have anything where you said, oh, I'm used to this, I think it was better the old way, or I'm missing something, then please reach out. You can always email hello@codehs.com with your feedback, and our team will get back to you and take that into account as we are developing this. We want to make something that is good for teachers and is really helpful. So we really want to hear from you. Okay. Switch back for a minute. All right, jumping in, just making sure on the Q&A. Yes, question of the day, grades in one place. So that actually, we have that already available. You don't need to opt into the new nav in order to get that. But if you're in the new nav, it's a lot easier to find. So that is a great example of tools that we have and things that are maybe harder to find, we want to make easier to find. So make all of your lives easier. Why are we the GOAT? I'll leave that question for someone else. All right. Switching topics, just because we don't have all day. And I know it's been a lot of sessions today. All right, so that was navigation improvements. Just a reminder, you can scan this QR code or you can go to codehs.com/2024 nav beta and you can fill out the form. It's a really fast form and you can fill it out if you're interested in testing this out. If you fill it out, then we're going to, when we're ready, put you in the beta flag. So you'll start to get access for it and we'll communicate updates for when that's happening. So it shouldn't surprise you, but we'll set you up when we are ready for that. And we hope that you enjoy it. And again, feedback. Okay, switching gears a little bit. One of the most popular tools and things that we have heard so much love for is Collaborate. So Collaborate is our tool that in the sandbox, students and teachers or students and other students can work on a program together. They can see their cursor, they can see when they're typing, you can work together to write a program. So naturally, one of our next steps is to take that out of just Sandbox and bring it into assignments. And we are going to be launching over the summer a new update that lets you as a teacher collaborate on assignments with your students. We're going to have 3 different modes, and I'm going to explain those modes, and I'm going to just do a quick demo to show you what it looks like. So number 1, we have static mode, we have watch mode, and we have collaborate mode. So this is always between a teacher and a student. It's not meant to be between 2 students. So if you as a teacher want to open up your student's assignment right now, you can see the code that they last had when you loaded the page. That's static mode. That means it doesn't change once you open the page. You open it, you can reload the page to get any updates, but when you open it, you just see what they had. We're introducing watch mode and collaborate mode. Those are the new updates. Watch mode means that when you open the page, you will see changes real time. You'll be able to see where your student's cursor is. You'll be able to see what they're typing. You'll be able to see updates across files. You'll be able to see how they're clicking their code. Are they selecting code? And as they're working on it. So essentially, you as a teacher get to watch. They will not see that you're there. So you will just be watching. It'll look to them like they're just working on their assignment normally, but you as a teacher just get to watch. And then there's collaborate mode where they do see you're there and you get a cursor and you can actually make updates as well. So the benefits of having collaborate mode and watch mode is you may just want to see what's going on, but not make it seem like you're there to make changes or suggest anything or write any notes for the students. You may want them not to know that you're there watching, or you may be okay with them knowing that you're there watching, but you're not intending to make any changes. That's watch mode. Collaborate mode is a great one for debugging, especially if you're virtual, but even in the classroom, you can both have your different computers open. You can bounce between students. You can see what they're working on with our real-time dashboard. You can jump in and see immediately their cursor, where they're struggling. Maybe you can point it out or leave a quick comment in the code or change one character that is a tricky bug typo that they made and get them unstuck. However you want to use it, that's up to you as a teacher, but we want to build the tools where you can work together and both have a cursor on the same assignment. Okay, I'm going to just reshare in just a moment and show you a quick demo of that. Okay, so this is just a real quick demo. This is on one of the assignments. I'm logged in here as Ada Lovelace, and then I'm logged in over here as my teacher. So you can see as I'm in collaborate mode on this assignment. So as Ada, I can click on the right, and as my teacher, you see where I'm clicking. So I can say, hello, teacher, and I can over here say, hello back. We're debugging together. And then as a student, you can run it. So even if I wanted to, let's just say I type something different, I could type that, rerun it, and it should, oh, well, I guess this project is that I have an error, so I would have to debug that. But in any case, the changes that I make or the changes that the teacher makes are both reflected, and the student can run what your changes are. So this is a really exciting update that we have because we know that there are a lot of workarounds where you can paste things into the sandbox, make this happen, but we really want to make it native to assignments and make sure that as a teacher, you can always see exactly what your students are doing. You have a whole map. You can jump in, work with them, watch them, do whatever you need to do, and we make it really easy. So we're really excited about this one. And some teachers I know have been beta testing, and we really appreciate you doing that so we can work out the kinks and find all the bugs and make sure that we launch this, and it's a really successful tool for everybody. Okay. All right, switching back into here. So that was collaborate updates. Okay, a few more announcements. Actually, this is a good time. Let me look in the Q&A, see if there's anything else. Let's see, collaborate updates I'm talking about, those are going to be pro tools. Okay, I think the rest of the questions are good ones that our team will follow up on separately. All right, so in terms of more updates, we are announcing teacher trainer applications. So those applications are going to be due on May 17th. Teacher trainer program has been an awesome program we've been doing for a number of years that allows you as a teacher to run PDs and run trainings through CodeHS on strategies that you have in the classroom. And it's really great for you, but also for all the rest of the teachers who get to hear from other experienced CodeHS educators, what works for them, best practices, teaching strategies, and what it's really like in their classroom. Great way to get ideas for your classroom. So if you're interested in that, please consider applying. Another exciting is another year of our CodeHS student scholarships. So we're excited to support students learning computer science, not just K through 12, but beyond. And by doing our scholarship program, we hope to support interested graduating seniors who are hoping to pursue a computer science related field in college. You can apply today. Applications are due on May 3rd. And we hope to have a really excellent cohort of new grads who are studying computer science in college get our scholarship. So please, we encourage your students to apply. They need to fill out an application, and there needs to be a recommendation letter. And this will all be in the follow-up resources as well, but a really awesome opportunity for those students. Okay, just another reminder, we have lots of free upcoming CodeHS webinars that we are going to be having over the next several weeks. So this is just a preview of what we are doing. We have building a CS program on the 15th. That's coming up really soon on Monday. We've got leveraging CodeHS Pro Tools. We're doing that one a couple of times. Those are pro trial focused for those who are just getting started into our pro trial that you're now eligible for from attending the conference for the remainder of this year. We've got developing AI literacy. And then we've got our final countdown using Pro Tools to engage students at the end of the year. So go ahead to codehs.com/freepd to check those out, and we hope to see you there. Okay, a few more ways to get more involved. You can become a certified educator at codehs.com/certified educator. You can apply to be a teacher trainer. That is at codehs.com/teacher trainer app. And you can join the CodeHS educators Facebook group. We have lots of conversations between educators, and our team also contributes to help get the word out. Okay, swag bag. Just a reminder, you're eligible for the swag bag if you attend one of our sessions and you fill out the survey. So you can fill out the survey for the sessions you attended. Just make sure to do that. And you can also view the information about that along with all the rest of the conference resources, slides, links. When the recordings are ready, they'll be there at codehs.com/VTC. That's Virtual Teacher Conference, VTC. Okay, as we wrap up, just want to say a big thank you to our presenters today. I know we had a lot of amazing sessions and great presenters. So we really appreciate all the work that you put in to prepare, to get everything set up, to present on Saturday, and just make sure that we can help out all the other teachers who are participating today. We hope that you got a lot of value out of it as a presenter and as an attendee. And once again, we really appreciate all of our presenters for participating. Okay, and thanks to all of you for attending. That's going to be a wrap for our Virtual Teacher Conference 2024. And at a minimum, we will see you next year.